Good evening, folks. Well, I timed that music perfectly, somehow. How are you all doing? Let's see, I spy Calzamar checking for watermelon poetry. And Oak Tree with a reminder to get your own chores done first. I spy we also got 6 people watching, 3 people watching, and 1 like. If you guys could go ahead and hit that like button, help get the word out if possible, that would be great. Hey there, Inga Raymond. Welcome. So how are you guys tonight? Hey, thanks for hitting that like button, guys. You picked about 30 stacks of fruit on a server today and juiced some. Wow, that's dedication. Okay, well, I see it is just about 8:30. Hey, Smiley Riley, welcome. Good to see you again, buddy. I spy 8:30 on the dot. Let's bring you all in here. I think that worked. Yeah, there we go. Well, hello, folks. It's you. It's me. It's Wednesday. It's the evening. That means it's time for us to get to it. So, let's. So tonight we have a bit of an agenda. Oh, that's... Whenever I press this wrong button, it makes me jiggle once and then it never does anything again. I don't know. Very weird. Anyway, to-do list. Before we leave, I want to check our fruit trees. I think we have a few that we need to replace here. We need to mine lots of coal. Fire some clay. Then smith some steel plates for armor, and we were talking about doing some more hammers too, so we'll get those done today. But first, we have an inventory full of junk. So I'm going to get rid of some of these guys, bring them back to the sand bin. I'm also going to get those trees done while we're right here, before I get too far and too distracted. Hey there, Ryuga and Genesis. Welcome, both of you. Good to see you guys. So we've got 2 healthy orange trees growing over here. 1 maybe over there. Hey, Gin and Tonic. Good to see you again, too. I think it's been a little while. Did Hazard send you a bag of wind for smithing? He's supposed to. I haven't checked the mail yet, but maybe. Are you implying that he's a wind bag? All right. All right, so tree. Let's get the rest of these trees done. I did do a quick sweep of the current tree situation when I was getting screenshots for the thumbnails, and I believe we only have like 3 left. So we're just going to go ahead and we're going to put the sand in the sandbox. There we go. I'm going to put this... perfect. We have a bunch of empty space. Perfect for these guys. And I'm kind of done with the conglomerate gravel for now, so I'm just going to leave that here too. And... No, you stay here. You get up there. There we go. So we're looking at... the 1, 2... Oh, stop it. Go to the hot bar. Come on. There we go. Sheesh. You've been watching streamed after the fact, Gin and Tonic? Well, good deal. I think this is done. Almost as done as my food situation in my belly here. Uh-oh, Dad joked by Nightbot. Oh. My dog has no nose. How does he smell? Awful. Hey, Oscilloscape. You caught an actual live stream, yeah. Hey, welcome. I've been enjoying your videos for quite some time. Although I haven't had a chance to watch your latest Skyblock video. I guess something got busy with other projects and work. Lychee here. Here we go. But it's definitely on my to-do or to-watch list. Your dad loves telling that joke? Oh man, that is like the most sigh-inducing one, I think. For me, at least. I'm gonna grab some food before we get to the last trees here. Alright. Food. Oh, right, I forgot. 22 hours, we got 1 serving left. Okay. So, given our somewhat odd food situation of needing to be sort of tethered to someplace with a cellar, I think we are going to try to keep the coal mining pretty close to home. And I am going to use bombs just to make it go very fast. But we do have a couple places actually right south of, or south and then, what was this, east of here. So I'll probably hit both of these 2 locations tonight. I was it today. I went for today, switched to tonight, and went and ended up with tonight. So we'll go tonight. All right. Oh, I thought there was like another one on this wing that was missing. So we just have that one tree to worry about outside on the other wing, and a couple downstairs. That's pretty good. That joke shows up in a Monty Python program. Your videos aren't going anywhere? You like that the world looks dopey? Thank you. Is this my forever world? No, this will get, I wouldn't say, well, it'll be abandoned, yeah, because let's be real. I have not been back to Lupine Ridge, basically since I stopped playing, except for I think once to answer a question or something. I don't recall exactly, but yeah, I don't go back to my old worlds very much. It's funny because like I'd like to, I just don't really have a reason to. Now we do have a bunch of tools that I don't need, and not much space in the temple to store them right now. So I'm just gonna chuck them in here. Knife, steel hand planer doesn't need to come with us. And then the trees. The trees can go back in there. Let's go do that real quick. Or the cuttings. Yeah, I mean, this has kind of been an accidental almost forever world. Just because it's been, oh gosh. I started this in 2024? Yeah, 2024. So, aside from the like 6-month hiatus when Kurazumi was born, yeah, it's getting pretty old. I do think that at some point, especially if the game gets to a point where it's like pretty well finished and we, you know, Tyrone's starting the next game, Vintage Story 2, or I guess like not Vintage Story, but newer story, less Vintage Story. Then I'll probably think about making like a world where I can plop all my builds and get them arranged neatly, that kind of stuff. Then I'll have some place that I can go to admire them all individually. I could do tours on content creation anniversaries. Oh, anniversaries, I think you mean. That could be an idea. Hey, Lake Filter. Greetings, Mr. Kurazar and everyone. Nice to be back on OnlyPans. We're not panning tonight, sorry. You can put your money away. You'd make an antique story in the nerd game, yeah. I think my sister would be the expert on antique story. She's the antique thrift shopper of the family. So we got one piddly little bit here. A piddly biddly. Alright, we're gonna use, yeah, we'll use these guys. It's the smart thing. And I'm wicked smart. You know what, I'm gonna start you from there. Angry goats. Or scaredy goats. Hey, there we go. Yes, we got one, oh, a 3 deep? Oh, you bet. Oh. Not sure if you guys heard that, but there's a boat horn somewhere near here. So I'm going to... I'll put this here, okay, yeah, and then I'll do the thing you're not really supposed to do, but I'll do it anyway. I'm gonna put a bomb right here, because we're gonna lose some ladders from this. There we go. Yeah, I set the bomb. I lit it, and it still surprised me. Come on, down, down. There we go. Okay. Right, so there could be. Okay, sweet. I was worried about there being a boat horn like right here somewhere, but we got lucky. All right. Not too shabby. And we're gonna go in a little bit here. Oh, he's close by. He's mad. He's mad that I'm stealing his coal. He's a coal baron. Coal torn. Got it. Up the ladder. I didn't get it. What? There we go. Hey, there we go. That's much better. Also, I just realized that didn't say hi to you at Hazard. Oak Tree said you were supposed to bring me some wind. I assume if that was his way of calling you a windbag. Hey there, Wayne Petty Feather. Welcome back. What's a boat horn? Is it a better bell? With the bomb, it would have been a boat horn apart. Yeah. Lake Filter, are you not familiar with the boat horn? Or are you just making a boat horn joke? This is a pretty nice, nice sized deposit here. I'm just waiting for this to open up and like, show me a boat horn staring at me. Well, staring down an arrow at me. I'm pretty sure they shoot, like, through their mouths. Like, they bend over and it goes through the back of their head. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. Oh, hey. There it is. Well, there's the gap of... the gap into the caves. Alright, so I'm gonna grab... last few bits sitting up here. This probably isn't big enough for a bomb, so I'll just take this by hand too. Maybe we'll even... Yeah, we might blow out this pickaxe tonight. Oh, my stream just made my English funny. We don't actually have a sample from around here. Might have to do that. Do I have my sample and pick? I do. Just a reminder, guys, if you wouldn't mind, if you could hit that like button while you're here, if you have a chance. It'll help get the stream out to more people. This could be fun, guys. We're gonna blow this up, but this might be what exposes the Bowtorn to us. Like a shady man in a long jacket. We go. Down we go. Freaking goat. Scared me a little bit. Oak-tree's a liar. The winds keep disappearing when you've got a good smithing going. They rot faster than berries in the desert. Down you go, fetch coal. Yeah, I think we'll have to take a quick peek down there, for sure. I have my shield on me. I do. I often forget that I have the shield. We will want to drop a couple torches here before we go. And I don't want to spend more than about 30 seconds to a minute down there, honestly. We're not well armored. I'm not in the mood to go like super adventure tonight. I'm in the mood for a nice chill session of screaming and Bowtorn. Wait. Chill, screaming. Oh, you can see me already. Okay. I'm just gonna pop. Oh. Bonus. I'm just gonna lob these down. We're gonna do a bit of... Is he? Off to the right, I think. Yeah, he is. There's two of them. It's not a he, it's a they. It's us versus them. We were always at war with East Asia. It's only why 100 they aren't scary. Yeah, but I'm a weenie. Oh, jeez. Not scary, huh, guys? Yeah, it's just why 100. That's all. Sheesh. Did I get anything from these guys? Junk. Alright. So real quick jaunt down here. Even quicker jaunt. Back up this way. I'm not going to try to carve these guys up, though. I'm mostly looking for stuff like this. Quick. That torch there. Nope, nothing there. Okay. Just looking to see if there are any ruins around here. It's kind of been a while since we saw any ruins, like whatsoever, so I figure the more chances we get to expose some ruins, the better, just generally speaking. Right. Okay, well, we're pretty much done here forever, so we'll go ahead and pull up our ladder behind us. More literally than, you know, figuratively. And then we'll seal this off. Oh, and it's high activity. Great! Great. Sheesh. There we go. Oh, jeez. See? What did I tell you? Get out of here. Get. Alright. Grief. No, go away. I still don't want to see you. Go away. Alright. Oh, no. Oh, no. Where's my bow? My bow is not even on my bar. Yet. Alright. Let's go sleep. Sheesh. I won't use these doors. They're kind of slow. Yeah, we mentioned on the last stream the possibility of maybe ditching these big doors and replacing at least these three, well, these two up here, with the vanilla ones, just because they don't take forever to open. Alright, sleep time. Oh, we'll hydrate while we're sleeping. Hey there, Liara728. Welcome. Good to have you here. Oh, we're starving. Yeah, it's still high activity. Beautiful. Okay. So we got a fair bit from that. It wasn't too bad. Not enough though, so I am going to mark off this. Goodbye. Also, I think the macros. There's a. Is it Alt M? No. Shift M? No. The auto map maker, I realized, got reset. So, like, none of our automatic map markers are working anymore. So, we need to go and redo those at some point. But that is a problem for later Cursor. And that might be done, like, off stream, just because it's not terribly exciting. Goodbye and goodbye. Alright, so we're going to go to the south here. Can I get up here? I cannot. So I can... This is the road to motel. I can check in, but I can't check out. Let's fix that. Problem solved. Do I have any ideas on how to implement pink marble in the temple? I don't. Partly because we don't have any. Pink marble is pretty rare. And we have not found any yet. Which is kind of a shock, given that we have spent a fair amount of time in, like, slate areas, like underground. Alright, you're toast, dude. Sorry. Yeah, bye. And that's the only places you'll find, marble is inside slate. It's a host rock. And we just haven't found any yet. And we've been down through here quite a bit. Oh, there's more coal here. Okay. Oh. Oh, goody. The goon squad's here. The boys are back together again. Or the bands are getting back together again. Alright, we're just going to clear these guys out a little bit. Oh, you're dead already. There's not much going on here. Yeah, this looks familiar. I do feel like we've been back here before. Okay, that goes down. I'm just going to wall off this bit where we're working here, just so we're not bothered. Oh, this wasn't the right place. You guys are already encroaching upon my territory down here. No thanks. Yet. I don't want to... No. Don't want that. Get it gone. Alright. Torches. Do torches. Alright, so we're going to wall this off a little bit. Okay. So now we're pretty well safe there. I'm not going to worry too much about what's going on back here. I mean, they'd struggle to get up here for now, so Go ahead and dig in. Itadakimasu. I'm a weeb. You're pretty sure I found some while quarrying up north? You mean I found some coal up north? Yeah, there was one that we did dig out though. We went back and got a bunch from somewhere. I don't recall it. Oh, really? Really? I had to say, oh, they had trouble getting up here. All right. All right, buddy. All right, all right. We're just, oh my goodness. You guys are relentless. You're relentless. Yeah. Come here. No. No. No how. Okay, so this is the same cave system, so we're just gonna wall this one off too, I guess. Good enough. And I am just gonna plop down another torch here just because this is not really in sun. Oh, and you know what? Bye. Okay. Oh, finally. A moment's peace. Also, boom. Yeah, we're gonna boom. We're just trying to clear things out here first. You aren't in my way, buddy. Okay. Now we can boom. Marble also shows up in Firelight. Huh. On your map, I think you put it as a pink diamond. I don't recall finding any in this world. I know we found a lot in the second guide series. Like we found... Oh wait, what's this? Oh, we have a geode. That's different. That was amethyst. But I don't think we found any marble in this one. When I was quarrying up north, if I was quarrying in slate, it would have been, oops, right under here. I probably would have marked it there. Because our slate quarry is right underneath our base there. When looking back at your VODs, episode 192, wow, you are you are on the ball. Okay, well, you know better than I do, that I guess. Yeah, I don't know where, are the coordinates on screen for that? I wasn't thinking about pink marble, but now that you mention it, it would actually work really well, because I would like another nice light color. It's driving me mad for a week. Or that I just, like, left it there. Yeah, I think I probably left it because at the time, especially, I was probably thinking of, like, hey, I'm going to, you know, want to use desert colors, not pink in this. But it is kind of a nice... Like, it really would fit, I think. This could hurt. Oh, no, okay. Sweet. Blurp, blurp. Alright, where's my... There you are. Can't see too well now. Yeah, if not, screenshot and send it to Discord. I mean, so you said 192. Okay, I mean, I can remember that, hopefully. I can remember a number. I would never forget a number, right, guys? Ooh, hello. You know, we'll take a quick tippy tap here since I forgot to in the last place. Although we have a couple real taps here, so I'll take a localized one. 207 minus 414. That would be up here somewhere. Positive 207. Minus 414. So somewhere right in here, huh? Oh, I did mark it. Oh, it's obscure. No, it is pink. Okay. I was sitting too far from my screen. It, with the shadow, it looks like it had blue and an orange one. Okay. I'll change this to a star. Probably a good idea. Pink marble there. Interesting. Okay. Why 78? Oh, shoot. They're going to fall in my head, aren't they? Oh, they might actually be trapped there. That would be perfect. No better fate for them. Well, today's star viewer goes to Liara728 for bringing up the pink marble and knowing exactly where it was. You'd be a good archivist. Yeah, there's an archive that I'm pretty sure is hiring because nobody works there anymore. They'd love to have you. Oops, that's not. That is not a bomb. You are a researcher in real life? That's too funny. Wait a second. You're a researcher, and your name's Liara. I just realized that. Is that a Mass Effect reference? Hey there, Durshep. Welcome. No, she's an archaeologist. Wouldn't that be a xenoarchaeologist? They copied your name. You were first. Finish this bit here. Inventory's doing fine. And we still have a basket to fill up too. Reach your mirror? Okay, I can. Gotta be kidding me. Phil strikes again. We get dad joked from Hazard. And Nightbot says, what do you call your friend who stands in a hole? Phil. It's always Phil, guys. It's always coming up Phil. Hey there, Poltrix Volta. Welcome. Gathering some bad coal. Well, we're gathering the least interesting coal as far as heat goes, but for our purposes, it is great coal because it is easy to get to and abundant. And it's also good for the environment. Look, they say coal is a pollutant, right? So I'm removing the coal, and I'm going to basically vaporize the coal. With fire. Pyrovaporize. Pyrolyze? I know it's not paralysis. Pyrolysis? That would be if we were making cokes out of it. I'm pretty sure. I'm freeing the imprisoned carbon. Exactly. Exactly. If I rub the coal 3 times, a really dirty smelly genie comes out and grants me a crappy wish. Or I could become a coal baron. That sounds attractive, right? The girls love coal barons these days, right? Everyone loves coal barons. They always had everyone's best interest at heart. I mean, they revolutionized everything. Industry. They gave children jobs. I mean, think about it. You know, you go age 5, you'd be earning money. I wasn't earning money when I was 5. I mean, maybe like my $2 allowance per week or whatever. Okay, done here. It's an ugly hole. I'm gonna just grab. You know, I'm gonna leave these here for now because we need to. Parkour out of here. Goodness. Noisy. They can't get to me. Actually, I'm gonna plug this up just in case. You know. They fulfilled the yearning for the mines exactly. All right, I don't need thread. I don't really need this either that badly, if we're being honest. And plop you down. Et voila! Instant storage, just add water. Oh, there's borax here too, I forgot. Uh-oh. We're gonna get bit. Maybe not. Alright, let's see what we got under here. Yes, coal, I know, but like, how much? How much and how deep? This is either... Oh, here we go. We're getting something over here. I can feel it. My dowsing pick is humming. Yeah, I'm on the edge. It's just there was a possibility that it might have been a vein that was going to spawn in this area in here and just didn't. That's why I was like, Another quick reminder, and I'm being a little annoying with the reminders, I know, but since we switched over to doing stream notifications on a smaller scale to non-everyone, I just want to make sure that the word's getting out. So if you have a chance to hit the like button, I would very much appreciate it. It'll help get the stream some more viewers in the long run. Oh, get out of here. Get out. I'm not necessarily aiming for a 124 viewer like that one time where I was just doing some copying and pasting and we had like 124 people show up right at the end of the stream, which was pretty wild. But yeah, liking the stream while it is in progress will actually help YouTube, or it'll tell YouTube to push it to more people. Okay, what do we got here? We got... coal's what we got. Become a baron, I'll become Kolazar. Ow. Excuse you. You might need to run back for a little bit more food. Yeah, let's go refill on food real quick, because we're just going to end up annoying everybody, including myself. With the... So, food break. And given that it's like right there, it's not a big deal. So what is on everyone's mind tonight? What have you guys been up to? What have you been watching? What have you been playing? On my part, we had our away game, D&D game last night, which is the game we play when the whole group can't assemble. We can't assemble all the Avengers. One day, I'll take it. And that's when I get to pull out my really wild bard build, which is we play 3.5, and my bard build is she's basically a really gross ninja. Like gross as in like I can't believe the game system lets me do this with her. But she's a bard with power attack, and has put it to devastating use on occasion, much to the horror of my my least experienced player, who's actually fairly experienced, but he's more of a 5th edition player, and he's like, I can't believe you did this with a bard. I'm like, yeah, I know, it's pretty gross. So Oak Tree has been playing Vintage Story and watching it snow. Yeah, we're gonna get some snow, maybe. We're like a 50-50 here of we could get 2.5 feet of snow or get nothing. There's like sort of no in between. It's like it's either all gonna dump on us or we're gonna get nothing. Your ship has been trying Hightail. You liking it so far? Cool. Yeah, like I said at our last stream, I might check it out. Like, I would like to. I'd also like to, like, wait a little bit, because, you know, I've played a lot of block games in early access. Might be nice to play one that's, you know, a little more done. Plus, I also, like, I have a huge backlog of games, guys. I'm not the worst, but I'm definitely the typical, like, oh, yeah, look at my Steam library with 1,000 games, and, you know, only 4 of them are played. That's me, in a nutshell. Hello to Josu2519 and Atlantis120. Let's see, Inga Raymond recovering from work, heading as far south as you can in Vintage Story. Very cool. Liara is, you rage quit on the Sims after a window placement. Is that a thing that, like, kills a character or something? Or did you buy an expensive window and you placed it wrong and something? Josu is replaying Silent Hill 3. You love it? You know, I never got into those games. They look really interesting, but I'm not really a horror game person, so I'm glad you're enjoying what you're doing, though. Atlantis has been watching for a few months, but haven't been able to catch a live. Hey, welcome! You're behind on streams because you're binging Drifter Hater Club. Yeah, these videos are fun. Going to go and catch up on all yours now. Have a great day. Oh, hey, thank you. You too. There's only one block game. Yeah, Terraria. Duh. Hightail's only going to get better from here. Hard agree. Yeah, I hope so. I also hope that it's engaging enough for me to want to play. Like, if it feels like the other block game, you know, the one that the older block game that was in beta forever. If it feels too much like that, I might end up kind of just skipping it. That's not what I'm in the mood for. Like, I'm not in the mood for, like, something super easy. I don't know. Maybe I'm a masochist or something. I don't know. Like, if they have some systems you can really sink your teeth into and some time into, then sure. But if it's like, oh, just, you know, grow some wheat and tame a cow and now you got food forever. If combat's too easy, I might be like, a little turned off by it. I don't know. We'll see, though. Maybe by then I might be in the mood for something, you know, easy and lighthearted, though. 'Cause I do go back and forth sometimes. Of course, the other thing is, if I play it, and I choose to stream it, do I choose to stream it on this channel, or do I start a second channel for non-Vintage Story stuff? Because it's quite clear to me that every time I do a different video game, the total viewership on the channel really tanks. And that's unfortunately just how YouTube is designed. Like, it does that. If you do something outside your wheelhouse, even something that gets a decent amount of attention, if you don't get your existing viewers returning to, like, in droves to watch you, YouTube will be like, oh, well, this stuff is terrible. We're not going to show it to anybody else. You play VS if you didn't have to have a make it hard to survive streak, you wouldn't be playing it. Yeah, but, like, I don't know if I would enjoy an easier game. That's the part that I'm like not sure about. Oh no. Get me out of here. Smack with my food. Bye. I'm gone. Taking my lone ladder with me too. That's right. Keep the dirt though, it's yours. You feel like in a year or two the game will be much more complete? I mean, yeah, you know, given enough time, they'll get to where they want it to be. It can also be, like, you know, depending on the size of their dev team, if they have a big dev team, it could be a much faster process as well. It's a very rifty stream tonight, guys. I got back to high again. I think it dipped a little bit, didn't it? Or was I not watching? Atlantis, you've been scared to start Vintage Story because it seems difficult. It's not that difficult. I would say if you've played the other block game, and especially if you've played TFC, Terraformcraft, then you will be well prepared for Vintage Story. In fact, I think Vintage Story is actually, I don't want to say easier, but less punishing than some of the more extreme other block game mods and mod packs. Let's go ahead and we're going to put the coal away and see how much we have here. So we have enough, then I'm just going to call it here. There we go. Okay. So then we have these guys. Hey, look at that. 1024? Is that? Oh, because these are, right, these are aged crates. Okay. Well. Yeah. Oh, I have to pick a thing to put in there first, don't I? There we go. All right. Not too shabby. You feel left out, Ryuga? Did I miss something you said earlier? If so, I apologize. YouTube is flooded with high-dog content right now. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I didn't do the other block game. I really do. Well, I did enjoy it. I still do-ish, but it's not really what I want to be playing. Oh, there's sedentary. Do I have a shale bin? Carried away, andesite, slate, limestone, sandstone. No. Okay, cool. Let's pop you in there. Oh, there's sedentary. Ta-da! Okay. So, let's mark these off. Fruit tree, done. Mine coal, done. We do need to fire some clay, but it is a little high reactivity right now, and it's getting late, so we're going to sleep. Zunga had to do separate channels. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm feeling I'll have to do. Josu just started playing Vintage Story about a week ago. You got your first temporal storm and it was so scared. Yes, the first storm is so scary, and I love it. It's the kind of thing you're going to look back on your first temporal storm, and you're going to be like, man, I wish the storms were still that scary. Because eventually they just kind of become, well, first of all, you'll learn how to farm them, and they become useful for a while. But then you get enough temporal gears to do whatever you want with them, and then you'll be like, man, these temporal storms are just a 10-minute forced break. How do I stop them? Then you start looking up how to remove temporal storms. So yeah, it's a whole progression, if you will. Apocalyptic when the rust llamas appear. Take care, Smiley Riley. Good to see you around, and have a good rest of your night, and I'll see you at some point in the future. You saw muskox in the game for the first time today? Oh, cool. Oh, I missed what you were doing? Oh, okay, you started a other block game modded playthrough. With magic and guns? So is that like a a Harry Dresden sort of playthrough. All right, there we go. Yeah, trying to play and answer questions and chat sometimes it's actually quite challenging. It's surprisingly difficult. Okay, so I have 8. We're not going to get these 8 in here, so I'm just going to go ahead and we're going to close that. We're going to chuck these back in here. And we're going to do 6 in each pile. Oops. Yeah, I really got to take the mouse apart and clean the scroll wheel. It's like double scrolling, non-scrolling, then triple scrolling. I enjoy I enjoy April Fool's other block game. Yes, I do. And I think I've mentioned it before, but I already have April Fools for this year lined up, and I've been working on it. Well, I haven't touched it in a while because it's done, but I prepped it and I spent like 2 months prepping it back in like July and August. I'm so excited for it. Like, you have no idea. I do have an idea, however, of how much wind we have, and it's not a whole lot. Okay, so the steel plate smithing is going to be a problem unless the wind changes. Oh, okay, let's go. Let's go! Waste no time. I can do a strong breeze and gale. That's near gale. Yep, I'll take it. I'll take it, man. Now we need. Shoot, how many plates is it? It's been a long time. Steel plate. Okay, I need. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's like 36 plates, isn't it? 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look at that. Oh, and Hazard was on the ball there. Okay. The wind gods listen. Yeah. So, hey, Vifdacted, welcome. Inga Raymond, you made blue cheese with the milk from your Blue Ox farm? For musk oxes. Best vintage story ever, not yours. A shiver spawned in the cellar midwinter. I chose death. It has not rained yet, by the way. So we have 16, 13, that's 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. All right. Let's do this thing. Trust in Allah, but put a creative motor in your windmill tower. Oh, no, we're down to fresh breeze now. Oh, shoot. We might be dead, guys. I mean, it's going. It's going. Going okay. It's going so-so. Tongs? Tongs? Who uses tongs? They're for babies. I wouldn't have forgotten my tongs. You just don't know that I wouldn't have. And we've been dad-joked by Holtrix Volta. What's the difference between a guitar and a fish? You can tune a guitar, but you can't tune a fish. I can tune a fish. Hirazini likes it. Although it's only we have to put you gotta put some sweet relish in your tuna. You gotta. Has the same vibe as a knight saying he finds the Lord to find bulwark. The plate armor helps. There we go. Yeah, if I mess up and I grab the wrong thing in the list there, I'm just gonna chuck the ingot and pull one from creative. As we learned, we cannot resmelt steel without a mod. Speaking of the little Kuras, Kurazumi is probably like, I don't know, a month or two away from walking, like full-on walking. And this is in stark contrast to Kurazini, who didn't do like any walking until she was like, I don't know, 2. And we're pretty terrified because Kurazumi knows stuff. I mean, this girl, I'm pretty sure, like, can speak with ghosts and things because, like, there's a kind of complex baby gate latch, and she doesn't have the strength or coordination to open it, but boy, does she know how it opens. Like, I've seen her reaching up and trying to push the latch lock in the correct direction. Just that her hands are tiny and she can't, and it requires either an adult's hand or 2 child-sized hands, like 2 3-year-old, 4-year-old sized hands to actually open the gate. Is she crawling? Yes, she's been crawling since forever. It's funny going from a kid who's autistic to one who Corazette says is extremely neurotypical. Like, hitting every single, like, milestone per neurotypical development, and it's like, my goodness, it's scary. It is so scary. Girl's too smart for her own good, and our own good. Alright, so I think I'm going to double check on this. Actually, first I'm going to turn this off. I was going to grab this. So we do need to punch out some chain armor. And I think I think, but I'm not positive it's the same amount as just look at the copper here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so no, so it's more than the plates. Okay. So it'll be 20 chain and 16 plate then, by the time we're all done. So, hammer. You're about to play a game, your favorite story game, Pet or Child. Oh. Yeah, the Kuras are all humans. Oh, shoot. Oh. The cats get non-Kura names. These are gonna cool before I can hammer them out, aren't they? The new bounce to the hammer is kind of funny and distracting. Like, the hammer just like made of rubber in my hands. Boing boing boing, boing boing boing. Should I get the Kurazumis? Yeah. Oh, and the worst one is, so we just got we've had this fridge for a while. We finally got the water hooked up to it because we had like a water filter on the kitchen sink faucet forever, and it's kind of getting annoying. So we got some plumbing work done, and that was one of the things we got done. And Kurazini, our older one, is kind of, you know, doesn't really notice much of a difference because she never was involved in getting her own water because she's too short. So now you have a button on the fridge that dispenses water. And Kurazini is like, yeah, whatever. Kurazumi, the younger one, she already knows that there's a button that makes the fridge pee water. And there's going to be some day where we forget to lock it, and we're going to come and find like just a giant puddle on the floor when she's like 2.5 or 3. How many cats do I have? I have 2 cats, Gin and Tonic. I have Mew. Mew is... See, she would have been born in August 2012. So she will be 14 this year. 13.5. Ooh, getting dicey. And then I have Rex. Rex is 5 years younger, so he'll be turning 9 this year. He was, I think, also born in August. They got him in October. The funny thing about Rex, well, among other things, but I was living with someone else at the time, before I met Curazette. So 1, 2, hang on, let me cut this out real quick. It's 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, there we go. But anyway, so turns out that I got Rex from a family who lived like literally 10 minutes from Curazette's house, or Curazette's parents' house. Like we literally passed the, whoops, didn't want to there. We literally passed the place going to their house. It's just like, oh, weird. And they live quite far from us. It's not like it's a, oh, well, someplace to go regularly aside from that. No, like I would otherwise have no idea to go there, or no reason to go there. Uh-oh. Hazards spouting bad words. He probably said, like, class or something. We won't know if it's pee or water when the fridge goes. Yeah, that's another problem. Sounds like a canon event for the younger of the 2 sisters. Yeah. Kurastar and Kurapah. Yeah, it was a pretty wild coincidence with where Rex was from. Lit? It is lit. Can't really tell. You've heard of the cat? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that would get you banned due to Nightbot being a butt. That's pretty wild. All right, Skeeter done, right? Definitely a phrase you want to hear me say. Time for some good old smithing ASMR. The creaking windmill ASMR in the background. It's ASMR. It's an ASMR. The world sending us a message. My next D&D character will be an ASMR. Bouncy hammer. So silly. You feel the hammer bounce is realistic? It's actually not. You wouldn't bounce the hammer in your hand while you're swinging it. You would typically do like tink, 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 tink to keep up a rhythm on the anvil. I've watched enough Alex Steele to know. You would just get really tired doing this with a hammer. Oh, no, don't do that. No one likes when that happens. There we go. Rex is a great name for a cat. Actually, I named him after one of my friend's D&D characters from back in the day. Not sure why. Like I needed a name, and for some reason his name was in my head that day, and so that's what I picked. I'm not gonna start you yet. We'll do like 2 of these, then I'll start it, because we'll need to get through the bright yellow ones then. Holier Than Thou Self-Righteous Edition, Holier Than Thou Tank Edition, or Chill? Who, Rex the cat or Rex the character? Rex the cat is... He's not chill. He's a very anxious boy. It's because I lived with a dog who was a 110-pound dog who thought he was a 5-pound dog, put it that way. Oh, my future... Darn, I did it again. I'm reading too much chat. This is your guys' fault, as usual. Wouldn't the cat want it to be spelled Rex, though, with a W-R? Yeah. Well, I do compare him somewhat unfavorably to 2 bowling balls connected by a chain, and both bowling balls have a rocket engine attached to them, lit. You know, that's about how graceful he is. Like if he's in the living room window and there's like a bug outside or a bird, he will like fling himself out the window, repeatedly trying to catch this bird or whatever, and just like completely face plant, and then he'll scramble, run downstairs, spin around 3 times, run back upstairs, jump in the window some more. Like, he gets crazy sometimes. It's pretty funny. Take a break, have a chat. Oh, my future ASMR character for D&D. I don't know. We'll find out. Is it in reference to the holier than thou question? Our gaming group doesn't really see ASMRs that often, or tieflings, because in the version that we play, if you play an ASMR, you're actually giving up quite a bit to do that. I really like this, didn't I? In 3.5, ASMRs and tieflings have some stat bonuses that make them, at least at low levels, it makes them, I would say significantly, but like, significant from a scientific perspective. It makes them significantly better than another level 1 character who's, say, an elf or a human. They get more stat increases at level 1. They get a couple other odds and ends like dark vision, and they also get like a minor resistance to, I want to say cold and electricity for ASMRs, and fire and acid for tieflings, which like at levels like 1 through 3 is pretty big actually, but beyond that it tends to even out. But the thing is, you pay for that by having what's called a level adjustment, which means that for the purposes of gaining experience points, which in 3.5 are doled out based on your level, versus the level of the monsters you fight, you basically end up forever a level behind the rest of the party. So they're ASMRs, tieflings, drow, Dwergar, Sverfneblin, all those kind of like more exotic creatures that have different, unique abilities are kind of harder to play. At least without there's a custom like a optional rule where you can actually buy off that level difference by basically, I was like, you pay some experience points and it puts you a little bit farther behind, but then you sort of catch up over time, because you're typically still a level behind the party, and since your XP is based on your level against the monsters you're fighting, then you'll catch up eventually. It's a bit silly. Like, it's very technical, and it's very much like they put it in because I guess they knew that some DMs were going to try to like want a means that doesn't screw their players over. Given that ASMRs descend from elemental beings from the plane of orthogonal good. I'm not sure it's elemental. They're descended from angels, at least in the 3.5 lore. That's basically like, you know, their great grandpappy was like an angel or something. Doesn't even have to be an angel. Could have been like an Eladrin, which is different in 3.5. Very, very different. 3.5 Eladrins are actually chaotic good outsiders, and there are a bunch of different kinds of them. They're not elves. They're not fae. How in depth do I go in making a character? It really depends on kind of the group and what the DM wants. Unless I'm the DM, then I go as crazy as I want. I typically prefer to have a good outline of a personality for a character, with a few concrete details that ground my character in the world. And then I prefer to let the DM decide from there what would be interesting. I often will say, hey DM, are there any like interesting things that you want to do that you need a character for to suit some kind of plot? It usually doesn't happen that often that someone takes me up on that, but it has happened before. Alright, before I get distracted here. Put that away, and that away. One of my longer D&D characters I played back in college was like that. He was like, I'm from a tiny village. I'm a stick in the mud, but a very compassionate character, but also very serious. And that was kind of it. And I went from there. I'm going to leave these here, and we'll build the armor sometime on a full stream. I just don't want people to be like, hey, where'd you go? Oh, shoot. Tongs. I don't want people to be like, hey, tongs. I don't want people to be like, hey, where'd you get this stuff from? Oh, this doesn't stack. Okay. Love that. Let's put you in there. In you go. No, there's upstairs. We'll leave it there. How far along is this stuff? Got 2 left. You know what we could do is we could start the next batch of steel. Let's mark these off here. Oh, we have 4 hammers to make. Let's go do that real quick. Well, we have wind, but it doesn't really matter. I do want to make some hammers, so I have the wrong tongs. Yeah, I know. Tongs. Let's start this up. Yeah, so then I also do characters who are much more in-depth. Usually when I'm in a game where there are multiple dungeon masters, or I'm planning on DMing at least some of the time. I ran a game, again, this was also back in college, where another player and I were co-DMing. We would actually swap off week to week. But we didn't do planning beyond pretty high level ideas, because we still wanted the campaign to be sort of a surprise for each other. And we played a pair of brothers who were not good people. They weren't necessarily evil, but they had no qualms about killing people if it suited them. And those two, we came up with backstories going back till they were, babies, about them having been they were born. They were drow, born to a drow matriarchal family. They were both sons, so they're basically regarded as trash. And their mother sold them to this human city, who worked them as slaves for a number of years. And then how they left, what they did after they left, what they want to do to people on their back, because they do not have fond memories of the aristocracy who enslaved them, as well as how they got their how they honed their skills and got some of their abilities. So, like those two were very, very in depth. I think I do prefer to lean toward leaving options open, just generally speaking. My two current characters that I'm playing, actually, well, three really. I have my usual Tuesday, who's an elf mystic ranger. Her thing is basically her mother left her on the docks of Terraspida, the giant city, and said goodbye when she was sick. She didn't say goodbye, she just left. And my character Laith was forced to fend for herself. She made friends with some of the local street rat kids, including her best friend Wing, who was one of the other players' characters. So we sort of bound our backstories together. But beyond that, beyond like, you know, scrounging to survive and meeting the rest of the party over the years, that was it. That was all our backstory. And that's, you know, enough. That lets both me and the other DMs, because we all take turns DMing, come up with new things on the fly and be like, hey, Curzar, you know, is there a chance that Laith would have done this in the past? And sure, why not? And then we'll wind it into the story, and it'll become a campaign hook. The red hot metal rings in a wooden box. Oh boy, temporal storm, so exciting. Then I have my aforementioned power attack bard. She's a little more in depth. She has some specific goals. Mostly the biggest one being to find her brother. She's part of a. She was inducted into like a sort of ninja clan on a mysterious moving island, and she's doing bad things to people as part of a, you know, basically a crime syndicate in the same city, actually, Terraspida. This is the away game, so we play in the same city. But she's a little more backstory. And then I have a druid in another campaign whose backstory is he's a druid and he's the group's dad, and that's pretty much it. So very, very straightforward, not a whole lot of detail there, and we didn't need it. Like, it's not like we were needing a lot of detail for that. All right, so we're gonna get that in there, and I want 32 of these. There we go. Boing. Is the character's name Laith? Yes, Laith with an E on the end. But just like the D in Django, the E is silent. Uh-oh. Do I have enough? I think I have enough. I think I have just more than enough. Ooh, I think we're done. Yes. Yes. Okay, so let's go ahead and I want you. I have a hammer in my inventory. I do. This is the one that I'm kind of just using as my offhand hammer, so I don't want to break it and then have to actually use a hammer that I could use for real stuff. Okay, so that one's ready. That's the same name as one of your characters. That is wild. Voltrix Volta. Is yours also a green-skinned elf? Because they're a forest lord elf, mystic ranger. That'd be a little creepy if that was the case. It would be, as they say, big if true. All right. So, ready to be fired. Didn't check this one. Ready. Okay, so I didn't miss any. Didn't miss anything. When did I last make charcoal? Oh, it's been a long time. I only do it when we need it, and I only use charcoal right now for the cementation furnaces. So. Yours is an arachne hunter? Okay. There we go. Let's fire it up. Hey, the watermelon made it here. We live in a place down under with giant spider and other monsters that can and will try to unalive you on a daily basis. Oh, because you had a previous message about drow being Australians. What's funny, so the drow in the world where the twin brothers were from were quite different. Well, not that different, really, but they were... they did not live below ground. They actually lived in like a giant mushroom forest on a peninsula. And they were basically, like the country they were from was basically North Korea. Like always saber rattling, always, claiming, lots of propaganda, that kind of stuff. All right, let's get a little more of you. And let's go light this up. You were hurt inside, watermelon. I only not noticed it was you. Actually, I did notice before, but I was answering someone else earlier. And sometimes I'll like read someone's message, but I won't read who it's from, just because like my brain's already busy with the message. My brain's busy, man. I can only do one thing at a time. Oh, Dad joked again. I was just looking at the ceiling. Oh, no, I can see where this is going. Not sure if it's the best ceiling in the world, but it's definitely up there. That's actually pretty funny. In a bad way. It's bad funny. I believe one here. I don't think we need one over here. I'll just bring these three with us. Oh, did I? I never lit this, did I? No, I did not. Because I'm a dope. Here we go. I forgot about you in a small amount of time. Make you cry. You know what? You know what, watermelon? Good. Alright, let's put these guys away. And let's plop you back in here. You know what we could do? So we've kind of hit everything here now. Let's go check on the bees. Let's go harvest the papyrus and make some more little bee homes for them and bring home some beeswax. How's that sound? Okay, red clay, blue clay. I'll just take blue clay. Go. You come with me. It's currently still calm, so good. Good. Did I do an apiary? Yeah, I did. The problem is that we triple stacked it. Going the wrong way, aren't I? It's over this way. And so it's actually quite slow to fill. Oh, and it's summer. We might not have any beeswax here, guys. I forgot. The From Golden Combs makes the bees sleep in summer. Okay. It's too hot there. But they're at least populated, so that's fine. I will just harvest these guys, and it'll be a little while before we can get more beeswax, but that's fine. Yeah, we'll want to check that apiary, though. It might not even still be full yet, because it takes, like, 2 days to do one frame. And so it takes... See, we have 30 frames in there, so it takes 60 days to get a full harvest. So it's definitely like a fire and forget kind of thing. It might be nice to build like a few more apiaries and just make them all single deckers. One more. There we go. I'm still carrying the tongs. Yes, I am Hook Tree. I want you to cry for your watermelon juice. Yes, I do. Too bad he ain't getting it. Why do we bully you? Because you're different. I mean, that's the honest answer. And that's why bullies do their thing anyway, because you're different. Ask me how I know. You guys get one guess as to who wasn't the popular guy at the playground as a kid. See you there. And there. Got bar. Swap you. Ooh, that's bright. Not used to this amount of light here. It's funny, we hardly ever carry our, well, I hardly ever carry my lantern anymore. So I'm usually, like, chiseling and stuff. So it's kind of a shock when I suddenly have light I can see with. It's like, wow, it's so different. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. No bullies exist because they want to harm others. Yeah, I mean there is that, but they pick their targets based on how different they are, i.e., how many people will come to their assistance if they're picked on. The bees are waking up to sting even up and make honey. Yeah, exactly. Is there a union? Listen, they're on their union mandated break. Alright, we're going to dump this honey on the ground again, as usual. Interesting, so you can get wet mashed honeycomb. It's kind of weird. B-movie plot. Alright, tongs can go back now, finally. This hammer is fine. We only use it for crushing ore anyway, so not a big deal. That and that. Alright, 24 more beeswax. That's, what, 8 more candles? Not too shabby. Alright. We'll probably want to get on that here soon, because we're getting a little heavy on the beeswax, and we do a lot of candles, though, so that's not a problem. Maybe we should worry more about getting some glass and some more lead, really. For Hazard's favorite kind of alloy. Come on, down we go, right. I forgot that I had to remove the toggle sneak mod. Did I have more on this? I did. 3% of red meat stew. Yeah. Munch on that for a bit. Ah, so tasty. Such a meal. You know, I'm going to go to sleep here. Honey isn't as sweet as your tears. Alright, so we'll sleep through this storm, hopefully. It might have been a little bit early, but it's fine. I wish you could eat straight honeycomb in Vintage Story. You remember trying some in real life? Yeah, I've had a little bit myself. It's pretty good stuff. I thought you could eat it in Vintage Story. Let's see. Oh, I guess not. Yep. Okay. Well, this is beeswax, not honeycomb. So I guess that makes sense. Whoopsie. You can eat straight honeycomb, just waste the wax. That's what I thought. Alright, so we have a few hammers to drop off. Let's go do that real quick. And then we're going to wrap up for the night here. Oh, I want to bring this with me too. You come with me. Oh, we're firing clay, aren't we? I need to check that first. Ooh. Almost messed that one up real hardcore. We might be good. Huh? I did start this up, didn't I? I did, right? Oh, I didn't close the door. Oh, that's oh. No, I did start it. I lit it and I didn't close the door, did I? Yeah, I forgot that was a thing. Oh, man. Well, good thing we mined a whole bunch of coal. Shoot. Okay. Well, you know, I'm not going to start it now, because we're going to run back to the temple. So we'll just fire this next week and call it a day there. Sheesh. Okay. Let's go, and we're going to plop the hammers down where they belong. You saw a kidnapping the other day. He made a real nice flint knife. Very nice. Watermelon. You have an idea for the excess honey, keep it in a barrel and seal it, and once the temple's finished, drink all the meat in the barrel and get plastered. I mean, I have a full barrel of honey. We could do that with our barrel. I think there is a limit to how drunk you can get in the game. And it's not that much, actually. All right, so we had these tools with us from here, so we can take those back out. We're going to put this food down in the cellar. You also saw kidnapping. Goats, man. Also, dead orange tree. Okay. Boing. No alcohol poisoning. No, yeah, that's kind of like that's an oversight. Like, I mean, granted, it probably doesn't need to be in the game, but there probably should, you know, just for completion's sake, there should be a, you know, a mechanic for that. You get so messed up that, like, you can't even move or fight. Maybe you fall unconscious for a while. Acts like you're sleeping. Hopefully not multiplayer. We have a real bad time. Hey guys, can somebody go sleep? I drink too much and I'm passed out on the floor. Just imagine that. These ones will be replaced already today. Okay. And those are both growing. Great. All right. So we have just the one tree to worry about. Yeah, look at that. Well, folks. It was a pleasure tonight. We had a small crowd, but you guys were great tonight. It was wonderful hanging out with all of you guys. And look forward to some more temple floor planning and building on Sunday. And yeah. Also, I have I know it's been a while. I have a few shorts in the works, at least in planning, that I'd like to do. There's one that's taking a long time to make. I went a little overboard on it, and it's just taking forever. So I'm thinking of a few that I'd like to get out. That could be a lot of fun for a few minutes at a time, because they're short. But that's going to do it, guys. As always, my name has been Kurazar. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.